Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In this video, we will try to add the logout functionality and also we will try to protect this route. So when the user is logged in, so we need to show only the logout link, and when the user is not logged in, we need to show the sign up and login only. So let's try to do this one. So when I click on the login, now if I go here, let's go to the header.js. So I am going to the header.js. In this header.js, what I will try to do is I will try to add a button. So we need to add a button, not a link. So now we will add the logout button. Here what I can do is on click. So what I will try to do here, on click, it should be on logout, right? On logout. Okay, this is the button I will be placing. So here I can add something like class name is equal to px-2. Okay, so let's try to take this logout, and here I will try to add function on logout. So you will get event. So let's try to add it here, and here you'll be having e.prevent default. That's it. Now let's try to check this one, e.prevent default. Now let's check this one. So here if I try to refresh this page, one second, on logout, yeah, so we are able to see this logout button also. One second, let's try to refresh this one. Yeah, we are able to see the logout button also. So now first time this logout button should not appear, and afterwards this sign up and login should not appear after logging in. Now let's try to add the functionality. Now let's go to the auth actions.js file. In this auth actions.js file, first add the logout action. Here I can do export constant logout underscore action. It is nothing but what I can do is logout action, and here I can do the something like logout action. We'll keep it logout action only. Okay, now what is this one? Yeah, so let's go here and write the export functionality. Export function, so export function logout action, and in this one what I can do, so here we need to return, not return, return type logout underscore action, right? We need to fire this action. So when we dispatch this action, let's go to the authored user. So if you go to the authored user, and here what we can do is, in this one I can add something like if action dot type is equal to logout underscore action. If it is a logout underscore action, what I can do here, return state comma. So in this auth we can copy this one, so we can replace everything like this, right? So I want to replace it with empty logout action. Everything is logout action is completed. Now what I can do, so red user is finished. If action dot type is equal logout underscore action, so we did like this. Auth actions, it is done. Let's go to the header.js, and here so we are having export default header, right? So now let's try to add it here, header, and here I will be adding constant map state, sorry, to props is equal to, you will be having the state, you will be having the state, and here in this one I will be returning what I can do, so is authenticated. So we will be having one variable is authenticated, and here what I will try to do is I will try to add a selectors. So we will try to have the selectors, something like auth selector .js file, and in this auth selector what I can do is, so export constant is authenticated is equal to state. Okay, here I will try to add a logic such a way that, so now state if state dot auth dot id token, okay, is not equal to empty. So or otherwise, if auth token, if it is there, means just return true, it's authenticated, or otherwise return false. That's it, right? So now if id token is there in this auth.id token, means just return true. Now what I can do is, here I can use this is authenticated directly, and we can pass the state. That's it. Now here also we can write something like is authenticated, and here in this connect, what I will do is connect. I can do the connect thing. Now this connect should be imported from the React Redux, and let's try to add map state to props, and this header also we can add it directly like this. So now first step is completed. Let's try to see. Here we are able to see the three things. Now we will try to add the functionality. Now here what I need to do, so these two things should be present when it is not authenticated. So here I will write a condition: if props dot is authenticated, it is not authenticated. Okay, if it is not authenticated, then go inside this one and show these all the links here. So as this one we should have a single one, so we will add the React fragment. So what we can do, so here empty, and here we can add the empty, so React fragment thing. So now if it is not authenticated, show this one. Now the same scenario, reverse scenario. Now here if props dot is authenticated, then only show this button. Now we can add it here also. Perfect. Now we will try to see the output. Try to see the output. See, now we are able to see only the sign up and the login, right? Now what I will try to do, I will try to log in leelawebdev@gmail.com, and here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 is the username and password. And here if I click login, so it is successfully logged in, and it is going in, and the logout has appeared here at the top. So we are able to see the logout button. Okay, so these are all class things, so we need to use the class name instead of class thing. So these are all we can do it. So logout has appeared. Now the sign up and login is not there. Now when I try to click on the logout, see, I clicked on the logout, so nothing has happened. Why? So we haven't dispatched an action here. So now let's try to dispatch an action. So dispatch means what I can do, so constant dispatch is equal to use dispatch. We can use this dispatch directly, and here I can do dispatch. What is this one? Dispatch use dispatch, constant dispatch, use dispatch. So use dispatch is there. Okay, so dispatch of what is the dispatch I need to use? Logout action, right? So there is no need to pass, so just call that action created. Now let's try to see the output. So here the logout is, so the logout should not present actually. The login, it should be automatically show the sign up and login. Yeah, perfect. Now when I refresh, the sign up and login is showing. Why? Because as this one is a single page, when we are trying to refresh, the login will go away. So so what we can say is, so keeping that login as it is when the user refresh also, we'll try to see afterwards. So now leelawebdev@gmail.com, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. So this is the username and password. I'm clicking on the login. Now you'll be able to see the logout. Okay, now I clicked on the logout. See, now immediately it went to the sign up and login. So this is how we can do the logout and logout functionality. So we have successfully implemented the logout button functionality. In the next video, what we'll try to do is, so we'll try to pass the token to each and every Axios request. That is nothing but what we can say is to the post request. So here we are trying to get the post request, right? So we need to get the post request only when we pass the valid token only. So in the next video, we will try to complete this one. Hope you understood about this login and logout functionality. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.